Hey everyone, welcome back. Time is passing pretty quick. Bubbles, Pip, Roaston. I never looked at this before. Okay. We received a phone call from our mysterious person. Didn't give us any more documents or things to look at, but we've got a lot of things on our intuition for this. So there's Stephanie Jones. So Stephanie married someone Jones. Let's look her up in the periodical, because she's running the, I was going to say mayor, some kind of politician thing. Okay. Stephanie Jones, born Stephanie Landon until her marriage to local business owner Brian Jones, has lived in Butler County her whole life. She won her election. Stephanie grew up in a home without a father. Both my mother and her partner, I essentially had an entirely female influence. Though she is a distant cousin of the ROOTTREES, her mother Caroline, a local artist, would be CM, who has appeared on the front page of the Butler County Times in the past, has often come out opposed to the corporation's policies regarding deforestation of indigenous trees to expand their maple farms. Unlike my mother, I'm not a fighter. I want to bring love to the world. Okay. Caroline M. Stephanie Landon. We don't know where she might fit. Unlike my mother, I'm not a fighter. And it said, not that one, sorry. Okay, so Caroline is of Carl's generation. We don't know who. Maybe one of these guys? My mother? That doesn't sound right. Okay. Where are my notes? Stephanie? Oh, I can delete that one. Oh my god, my keyboard's still not working. The T letter. Okay, ignore that doesn't work. Stephanie. Daughter of Caroline. Oh my god, half my keys aren't working. G's not working. Oh my god. Caroline M question mark plus partner, also female, married Brian, oh my god, Brian Jones, Stephanie Landon. Okay. A distant cousin of the ROOTTREES. What about Brian Jones? Jones Graphic and Print. Took over his father's print company after 20 years. I've been in and out of that shop my whole life. My father told me everything there is to know when it comes to getting the job done right and getting it done quick. We've been a printing staple of Butler County for years, and even the Butler County Times uses us for their coupon pages a few times a year. Thanks, by the way. Search for us online. I designed the website myself. Jones Graphic, and Print. Spider search. The website seems fancy. It even has frames. Stephanie Jones campaign. ROOTTREE Candy Company. ROOTTREE Motors. We gotta look that one up. We also do web design. So Stephanie Jones, that's his wife. The ROOTTREE, they do various banners and posters. Okay, Miracle Network, they did the tour flyers. ROOTTREE Motors. Okay, but they're a local business. Oh my god. Search periodicals. Oop. Used to be called Wilkins Motors. 3 different unique versions of the ad has been added to your evidence. Recently been changed to include a picture. Okay. So that explains why they said an unconventional family. Because her mum is married, not married, but has a female partner. Advertised that the former name of Root Tree Motors was Wilkins Motors. Wilkins Motors is still the same family business, but has joined the Root Tree family. So, somebody Wilkins. The local family mechanic. Tessa Root Tree, our newest fixer, learned all there is to know about cars from her Root Tree Motors parents. Photo of that. Okay. So somebody Wilkins. And then Tessa. Okay. No, I don't think we've got a Wilkins anywhere yet. Jane LaRue. We got other LaRues though. Yeah. Rafferty LaRue. Interesting. Okay. Because that's Jane. And that whether they went Rafferty LaRue. But then who's this? Oh my god, what if you married like the sister? And then they hyphenated the kids' names. Oh no, there's Diamond LaRue. Oh, I don't know anymore. Okay, we don't have any Wilkins anywhere, do we? Not yet. Tessa Root Tree, the newest fixer. From her Root Tree Motors parents. So Tessa, and then someone Wilkins. And that was back in 74, is when they joined. So they married in. Let's try Tessa. No, I don't think it's going to come up with anything. What if I spider search her? What about Wilkins Motors? Anything in the periodical about it? Don't feel like it's relevant. Okay. Oh, that's different as we've joined a sweeter family. That's very cute. Fixer up. I know that there's 2 things. First appeared in 1996. Tessa Root Tree, the newest fixer. Okay. Still got 10 things to go from here. The lyrics contain no clues, but it is good. What about if we spider search Triple M? Okay. Abbreviation for Modern Music Monthly, a magazine from the 40s to the early 80s. It went out of business due to high competition from much more major publications. Okay. Jim Root Tree. A reluctant hitmaker, Jim goes into his first band. Until a few years ago, Diamond and I were in C and J and J and D with my cousin and his ex. Okay, so he was a musician. Where is he? Clark? We don't have a picture of him yet. Clark never knew his father, so our grandpop insisted he spend time with my dad and me. As a result, Clark and I grew up like brothers. Diamond and Jane, on the other hand, are actually sisters. Okay, so the 4 of us had sort of a cutesy family band thing going on. Not our finest hour. Regardless, when Diamond walked in on Clark in bed with her younger sister, everything exploded. No more family band. The only thing Clark and I had in common was music, but even then, we never agreed on what it should be. He was always more interested in catchy tunes, something you hum a week later. Bernard Rollin is like that, but that wasn't my goal. When he called me up and said he liked it, I took it as a sign I was going in the wrong direction musically. That made him laugh. But I'm trying to make art. I don't mind saying any of this because he'd agree. For the most of the decade, he was a mess. But he's a lot happier now. He started Raffa Tunes, and he's a much better jingle writer than songwriter. One of the benefits of our famous family is a massive company willing to be a client. That's also how my father was connected to Roottree. All of his old ad campaigns were hung on the walls over the record player, but I was never interested. I just went straight for the music. I guess Clark was paying more attention. Okay, that's also how my father was connected to Roottree. His ad campaigns. Oh, where are we? Advertising? Sorry, this one. Raffa Tunes. So he hyphenated. Clark Rafferty LaRue's advertising firm. Okay. Clark was in a department store getting a family portrait with his wife and children. When his wife was trying to get his youngest Katrina to calm down for the picture, he had an idea for the Roottree Super Bowl ad. The photo is now in your evidence. So he hyphenated. Interesting. Perhaps that's Katrina? Yes. Okay. Well, we know Clark and his wife. This is Katrina. And she was the youngest, and then this one's the other one. There. And whoever Rafferty LaRue, Jessica. Presumably, they're just children. Does it say his wife's name? It does not. But do we have another LaRue, I mean. Kim. So did he... No, surely not. Did he? That'd be insane. That is messy. Yeah, C and J and J and D. Oh, released one single called These Times. Someone with the username Die Hard Dazzler scanned the cover and noted that it cost him over $200 at auction. Apparently this is Jim Roottree and Diamond LaRue's first song together. He also mentions it was performed with Jim's cousin and Diamond's sister, and it was only somewhat similar to Jim and Diamond's later works. You can't find anything else about Die Hard Dazzler, the band, or the single, so all that's left to do is add the scan to your evidence. After a blazing fast 35-minute download, the track is also available. That's exactly what it was like. Oh, what a... This is a song and a half. Okay. Music and lyrics by Clark Rafferty and Jim Roottree. Backup vocals by the LaRues. Can't tell which is which. Diamond was a blondie, so probably her. And then Jane LaRue is probably that one. Oh, I can't add a bonus. But that's probably Jim, right, with the beard? I'm gonna go for it. Incredible song. Okay. We want to look up These Times in the periodical. Skip it or flip it. Amateurish folk style songwriting is catchy at times, but ultimately doesn't do anything new. Yeah, two of the LaRue sisters. Okay. Oh, it's way longer than I thought. I thought it was like that chorus that was happening. It's beautiful. If I just spider search the LaRues, no. Okay. The LaRue sisters got their start. Oh. How do I stop it? Let's... Trying to read. For their great uncle's record label. If you remember any songs from 1960 and 1965 that feature the voices of kids, they were probably involved. They were credited as a Lucky LaRue. Yep. Diamond and Jane have been touring with some famous faces. Ever heard of the ROOTTREES? And are looking to release an album sometime in the next year. Youngest Kim is about to step into a prominent role on Broadway, taking over for one of the children in Oliver. So he did! Oh my god. He was with Jane, and then he slept with Kim. There she is. He's lucky he's not dead. And so then Jane, he had another child? Is there another Rafferty? Chris. Presumably. Also married somebody. Man, Clark was messy. That's crazy. Okay. What was I searching for before that? Okay, yeah, Raffertunes. Okay. The Roottree Maples Super Bowl commercial from 1994 has a family bickering in a department store and the father bites into a Roottree Maple Crisp. Time stops and a jingle plays while he dances down the aisle. As he does, different things in the department store become Roottree candy. For example, a bed that the father collapses onto becomes a giant chocolate bar. The jingle, Need the Rest, went on to be featured in other commercials with other scenarios. Can we Google that? Famous jingle. Jingle goes, when you're surrounded by madness and mayhem, reach for the best. There's enough there to share, but let's face it, you need the rest. Incredible. Incredible jingle. So I think there's that, but I can't add him as a photo until I've verified him. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I'm pretty sure that's Miracle and that's Miracle Jr. And then there's another. I don't think that one was born when they took the photo. Is what I'm guessing. But Elias M, I'm guessing Elias Miracle. We don't know anything about him, I do believe. Elias M. Root tree. Not yet. Okay. Butler Summer Theatre. Choreography by November Studios. Okay. Performance played during the summer, makes sense. Currently not summer, so they got a thank you message. Cast list. Yeah, posters and Jones graphic print. And choreography by November Studios. And there is a November in the family. But one of the signatures on this is November, and we think that's probably November because it says childish print writing. Carl's a teenager in the middle, we knew that. It's from the 70s. Bonnie, next president, Guy Hudson. Okay. Okay, although the Butler County Times did not archive their obituaries, they did a front page story in 1982 about Guy Hudson and his wife Patricia dying in a car accident. The story itself is surprisingly light on relevant details due to the recency of the accident. Police reported that the crash was caused by an unidentified driver who swerved in front of the Hudson's car, causing them to brake hard and veer off the interstate. Although Guy was a somewhat controversial president, foul play is not suspected. There were witnesses who reported that the vehicle which instigated the wreck was speeding, swerving between lanes and cutting other drivers off as well for at least 5 or 6 minutes before the tragic accident. One witness says it could have been any one of us who they eventually ran off the road. The aggressor fled after the accident, and police have few leads other than make and model. Guy had been president of the Roottree Company for only 4 years. Through an undoubtedly volatile period in the company's history, he and his wife had no children. Okay. Hudson, who got married and had no children. These guys, but is there another Hudson? That's Christopher. Then that could be Guy and Bonnie. Did anybody else have no children? No. Okay. So, Hudson Christopher. This is Guy. His wife Patricia. Oops. He was president number 3, I'm pretty sure. And this must be Bonnie. But I don't know who they are, except that that's a phenomenal jacket. Well, that's gotta be Miracle Jr., right? That looks exactly like all of his other photos. Where is he? Is it that one? Yeah, that's gotta be him. And I don't know. I'm feeling maybe the other blondie, this guy. Oh, it says Eli. Yes, that's him. Is that he looks like he's working. So then he would have married the Wilkins, Catherine, and then Tessa was a mechanic, as was him. I'm going to say that. But I don't know. Tessa, we don't know. Oh, we do have a photo. There she is. I'm going to call. I'm happy with that. Because he definitely looks like he's wearing... He's the only person that looks like they actually do something. Great hat. Glasses. Makes me think that they're Sam's kids. Because in one of... What's her name? Here, we're just talking about Sam. Yeah. They talk about the eyesight. Yeah, thick glasses that Patsy did, but her children have that covered. I keep clicking the wrong thing. But I don't remember those names. Yeah, Bonnie is one of them. Next president, Guy Hudson. Well, that would probably be them then, because their mum's a redhead. Yeah. And that would make sense if that's next president Guy Hudson with the jacket, of course. Okay, who have we got? Nice. Got Kim in, got Catherine. Nice. That was big. That was big for photos. Like optional little photos. I'm happy with that. I like how Tessa's photo is black and white. She's like the most recent version. No, most recent generation, not version. Oh my goodness. That was good. 21. We're slowly getting there. Time is definitely passing. 10:04. I love the Noni brand. Nice. Well, we'll leave it there, and when we come back, we'll try for 3 more. Thanks for watching. Bye.